We know that the demo mode in Petscop is just the player's inputs replayed by an AI, and we know that Paul runs into Marvin's bedroom door, hoping that in another reality the door is open, which turns out to be a winning strategy. So all of this considered, we know that Marvin in the demo sequence at the start of Petscop 14 probably starts where Paul started, outside the door. We can also judge the distance moved by Marvin by placing a grid system on the floor, with the grid size dictated by the door size as to create a consistent one-to-one map of the entire house. How I made this map is in the description. We know that when Paul is running horizontally, his player model faces left or right, as opposed to just up or down. Finally, we need to know Marvin's acceleration, deceleration, and blocks per step when at full speed to accurately determine where he is going when running up the beds. By using the grid system, we see that at full speed, Marvin moves at a block per step and decelerates to a complete stop over the distance of 1/3 of a block. By using these details, we can as accurately as possible determine where Marvin ends up at the end of his demo sequence. I allow the player to clip through the bathtub, because in Petscop 14 you can see Paul clearly clipping through the bathtub, as if it had no detection. Either way, it doesn't matter. The player is stuck in the bathroom for the rest of the demo sequence. The player may have, like Paul, hit the pattern block above the bath and then was teleported elsewhere. Maybe once they arrive at the calendars, they begin to look at them, with the movements being them switching through the different months and days. Much in the same way we see Paul doing so when he was looking at the discs on the nightstand early in Petscop 14. However, there is another explanation. The bathroom door could be closed, like it was during Care's birthday party, in which case the path the player takes could look like this. There's plenty of explanations as to why Marvin might have taken this route. The first and biggest reason is that I've made a mistake tracking his steps. While I do agree that is a possibility, I'd like to preemptively defend myself by clarifying that I made sure every step made logical sense and spent days on this video. I didn't measure flippantly. I spent hours watching videos and remeasuring the entire house just to determine whether Marvin went out the front door instead of just meandering around it. I believe I've made the right choice. If you think I'm wrong, please correct me. The second reason is that Marvin's starting area isn't the front of his bedroom door, in which case I have no idea where he'd start. The third is a conspiracy theory. If you watch Petscop 1, you can see in Randus and Wavy's room, on the second wall block up, next to the left-hand dirt patch, there's an indentation that looks like an opening. As you know, this room and the house are linked via their layout, and when overlaid, you can see that Marvin runs straight to that area and through the indentation, if there was one, after running around the calendars. After that, I don't know what happens.